game is on.
So, what's the plan? I hope it all doesn't go horribly wrong.
We know that the elephant is seeking a female. We can arrange that. A doll with the appropriate scent might do miracles.
So you're a marriage broker? Well, I suppose that makes me a groomsman. Oh, she is a bit breezy, I must say.
Well, Goliath is eager for a single female elephant in his area. It should be just enough for his taste. You'll need to trust me.
Are we ready? I can't stand the tension.
We're ready. Let's call the elephant.
How could anyone resist? I knew a lady once who said just that. Too bad I'm not an elephant. Take your time, Sherry. That deserves a slap, and then a kiss.
And here's our lovesick friend.
What is the meaning of this? Why are you bringing it here? I won't allow you to leave it.
I assure you that it is only a temporary measure. It won't be long until the elephant is gone, I promise you. It injured itself while running through the forest. A feathered fletching. There's something in the needle. This might be promising. The left tusk is larger and more worn. You're a left-tusked elephant. Peaceful and compliant, almost a gentleman. Did it feel good killing Theodore Gilden after the humiliation and threats?
What? I thought you were blaming Goliath for that.
No, I think you killed Theodore Gilden. Goliath is, unfortunately, a victim of circumstance.
I'm far better than to kill Gilden. Believe me.
You see, I managed to capture the elephant. Goliath had a dart stuck in his hide, similar to the ones that you used to kill rodents. My guess is that you used Goliath. A dart can kill a mouse or human, but for an elephant it's not enough. Strychnine is a powerful stimulant and convulsant. Once the drug was in the bloodstream, Goliath became extremely agitated and so blinded by the flow of energy that he killed his owner.
And my dart is responsible for that. I'd rather use my hands.
Yes, there would have been fewer variables, but after the attack on you, your condition didn't allow for a direct confrontation. So, you used what you had.
That's not what happened. Anyone might have the same set of darts as I do. They're not expensive.
But not everyone knew Theodore and had access to his property. You were at the crime scene at the precise moment when Gilden died.
I was not. I was visiting the doctor after the attack on me.
Ah, of course, where no one saw you. That's an inconvenience. But in any case, the person who was there met the rage of the elephant. One was struck by the gate with such impact that they were thrown into the shed. The knife fell out. The bruises on your elbow matched the contour of the hole in the shed.
But I told you where my bruises came from.
And I heard you, but you didn't catch my words. A bosun's knife was found there, a very specific tool commonly used in your field.
That's only your assumption. I was never there. I mean, I was, but not when this happened.
I can understand why you killed Mr. Gilden. He saw you with his daughter. He checked up on you, yachtsman, smuggler, and a woman. He went so far as to hire some thugs to attack you. Theodore knew your weakness, your career. He forced you into a corner. You're a survivor. You were prepared for the worst, but Theodore surpassed even your worst-case scenario. So you responded accordingly.
I've earned everything myself. Every victory, every trophy, every mangir. I achieved all of it without murder. I don't need to kill in order to win.
And you weren't afraid that he would reveal your secret to the owner of the yacht club or your competitors?
I can control my fear. Trust me, I wouldn't have become a professional athlete otherwise.
I revealed many truths and lies concerning Gilden. One banal fact is that he was a bitter and angry man who acted according to his own desires and impulses. Such people are dangerous, they are unpredictable, and value their own comfort more than anything and anyone. The same as you, Paul.
Are you out of your mind?
You're a gambler, smuggler, and actor. You indulge your self-importance. Such egocentricity and impulsivity is frightening. I won't allow you to play with someone else's life. You are under arrest.
Wait. At least tell Imogen. Tell her where I am.
I think she deserves a space without you. I've heard you can gamble on racing in prison, only it's rat racing. No yachts. Goodbye, Paul.
Why did you pick my Paul? Out of all the people on this island. Just when I needed someone I could rely on.
Believe me, I saved you. I found the true murderer. Would you really choose to live with the person who took your father's life?
You took away the pillar I was relying on. Paul was my only hope. You've destroyed it.
It was Paul who destroyed it, not me. I was merely the fact-checker who discovered the real culprit. And now about that elephant.
Oh yes, Goliath. You did nothing about it. I had to deal with it. Fortunately, there was a real man wanting to help me. He agreed to buy Goliath and relocate him to his property.
I suppose I must congratulate you.
I'd rather you leave. But first, here are my father's belongings. Some of them have information about your mother. Take them and leave me be.
I appreciate it, Miss Gilden. I assure you, I only wanted to find the true perpetrator.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you found a convenient scapegoat. Goodbye.
I truly hope you meet more honest people in the future. Take care. My mother always wore this around her neck until one day it disappeared. I was wondering where it went. She said it was a birthday present from a good friend. I just had another glimpse of a memory, John. It's fuzzy, but I'm sure it happened somewhere in the manor.
Finally moving forward. Shall we go? Nice to see you.
Wow, things really got out of hand here.
Sharp enough to gut a fish. An ordinary... That's a lot of blood. The victim was stabbed several times. Solid oak. It took quite a blow to break it. Shards of a broken bottle with blood on them. The lenses are very thick. The owner of these glasses is very nearsighted. Someone must have landed hard on it.
Spilled beer led to spilled blood.
An unfinished bottle of rum. It all started when the trader accidentally spilled his beer over the sailor. The traitor punched the soldier who came crashing down on a table. The worker smashed a bottle over the trader's head, then the sailor knocked the worker out with a chair. The soldier is the real killer. He wanted to knife the trader but killed the sailor due to his poor eyesight.
Stark told me you'd be doing the legwork for him. Feel free to look around.
You have 3 people detained on suspicion of murdering a sailor in a bar fight. All evidence indicates that the soldier among them is the true killer. He was the last man standing.
Very well. Soldier or not, he'll get what he deserves. I'll see to it personally. Nice work. Try solving another case. It seemed you have a knack for it.
Mr. Holmes, I see what you're up to. Mysterious stranger pursues betrothed woman. But please, let us keep things professional. I have in my possession an envelope containing details of a special assignment for you. Tell me, are you interested?
I believe I am, but to be very clear, Miss Sertle, my interest extends to the message and not the messenger.
So he claims he's not a gal sneaker, seducing women everywhere he goes. Perhaps the truth is even more scandalous?
Please spare me the speculation. Return to the matter at hand.
A gang of smugglers, the Eels, have Codona in their clammy grip. The British Empire can abide it no longer. Mycroft insists they be disbanded. But this organization only falls with the capture of their odious leader, Friedrich Panzer. And note well, I did say capture, not kill. Inside your envelope is a map marked with the Eel's warehouses. But alas, we do not know in which Friedrich Panzer resides.
So even Mycroft has his limits.
Indeed. You must be sure to identify the correct warehouse before entering. Because once one is compromised, the other's occupants will scatter. Here are all the files, and feel free to use the archive too. Again, do not enter the wrong location, nor see any harm done to Friedrich Panzer.
Miss Sertle, if you're quite done with the redundant instructions, I shall get to work.
Well, that's perfect. Tortured hero lashes out after rejected romance. Tomorrow's edition will be a sensation.
Extra, extra! Corset or corset?
Come closer and try something on. You are the finest clothes. Please, bring it back in time. Of course. Think it over. Take your time. We have a large assortment and pleasant prices. Take a look. Try it on.
Refresh your interior. My. Enjoy your purchase. The best and my. Enjoy your purchase.
We have a large assortment and pleasant.
I'm having deja vu. This house seems so familiar. I'm having deja vu. This house seems so familiar. Micros Informer should be somewhere around here. Try not to mess it up, or you'll blow his cover.
Why do we have to pay them to look the other way?
Can I ask you a question?
Hey, you're a lucky man. I know about this.
He could have been more helpful, but alright.
Never mind. I can't seem to find the boss. Where's Panzer?
I'm not your nanny, you daft muck snipe. I need to get more men to warehouse too now, so quit bothering me, will you?
What a bunch of loafers.
Boy, these crates are heavy. Boy, these crates are heavy.
It's strange, but why should we complain? We'll be...
Who the hell is that? Get him!
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Don't cry.
The snuff's ready. Time to knock this guy out.
Coming.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Take a rest.
The snuff's ready.
No more crime for you.
Give him the pepper snuff. Overcome the brute now.
I'm coming for you.
Take a rest.
The
I'm coming.
Too simple.
Give him the pepper snuff.
Take a rest, my...
The snuff's ready.
I'm coming for you.
No, you killed him.
Well, Panzer is dead. Now to report to Miss Sertle. I located Friedrich Panzer, but he didn't...
So I heard. Mycroft was displeased. Panzer would have been, and at least the eels will now slither away from Codona. It's not the story I expected to write, but it is something. Since you're here, Mr. Holmes, how about an interview? Strictly on...
Information is my... As for your request, I'm afraid the real me pales in comparison to your vivid imagination. An interview would do us both a disservice.
Perhaps it's best to let the mystery be.
I'd never hear the end of it from Mycroft if I declined, so please, Miss Sertle, fill me in.
I cannot. Your brother insisted that the contents of this envelope were for your eyes only. I can merely wish you a clear mind and a fleet foot.
Dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days. Is this familiar to you?
You street folks should be illegal.
Bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days. Days. May I ask you something?
Sorry, mister. Can't help ya. Ask someone else.
Not bad.
You did wear your favourite boots. Such devotion. Angelo's footprints end here, abruptly. Not a good sign. Are you able to help me?
What makes you think I can be of help to you?
A colourful piece of fabric as a bookmark. An elegant decision. This must have left a grievous wound. "11 cigarette ends of the same brand. Somebody spent some considerable time here." Someone had to stand here for a couple of hours at least. A hasty job by an amateur, but Angelo was taken by surprise nevertheless. May I ask for your assistance?
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Of course. Let me help you.
Green silk, a bit worn and faded, but still an impressive hat. Someone desperately tried to stop the bleeding. think I found the place where they took Angela.
I'm coming.
Don't cry, you'll live. No more crime for you.
It's all yours now.
Take a rest, my friend.
Give him the pepper stuff.
No more crime for you.
The snuff's ready.
I couldn't miss the party.
Don't cry, you'll...
Give him the pepper snuff. You can overcome the brute now.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
Take a rest.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I am invincible.
Time to overcome him, don't...
I couldn't miss the party. I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
It's all yours now. Go.
Couldn't miss the party.
Too simple. Don't cry, you'll...
The snuff's ready.
The bandits had as much fun as they could. A primary instrument of torture. How vicious one must be to have to use it in such a way. An engraving inside, together always and forever. A severed finger. No one deserves such cruelty. They were tracking down Angelo. Keys of different shapes and sizes. What could you open with these? Bloodstains all over the mattress. Bloodstains all over the mattress. They severed his finger while he was still alive. At last, I found you, Angelo. He sustained a great many injuries. Quite a collection of books, but none of them with FD as the author. Mycroft should know about this. The bandits had as much fun as they could. What did you hide, Angela?
Seems like Mycroft will get the book he wanted after all. Do you think it has a coded message inside?
Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky.
Ah, the illustrious Mr. Holmes returns no worse for wear. And with a gripping tale to tell, no doubt.
While the matter proved rather simple in the end, I'm afraid the details are not for your ears, nor your readers.
How very tantalizing. Your brother asked that I collect your report, and a book if you obtained it.
Here is my report, and Miss Sertle. He will know if you opened it. I also retrieved the book for Mycroft.
Crime and Punishment. Sounds appropriate.
More than you may think.
Uh-huh. How so?
With Mycroft involved, I'm not sure I can say more. I suggest you take this up with him.
After all our time together, this is how the story ends? With a whimper? I thought you were a servant of truth, Mr. Holmes.